I'm here in Buffalo, New York. I've got 5 hours before I've got to get on my Greyhound back to Chicago, and the streets are weirdly dead. Everything's closed. Apparently there's a Bills game going on, but I don't see almost anyone. It's weird, spooky. I guess since we're in Buffalo, it'd be really funny to catch like a tourist or something. Maybe get like an AR pic downtown. Who knows? We'll see. Seeing as how it's my first time in Buffalo, I'm kind of walking around aimlessly. Just here, breathing in the beautiful Buffalo air. Wonderful day. So that mural, as murals tend to be, was a gym. I decided to slap the Pokemon there real quick and throw it on my Blissey, because Blissey's my favorite Pokemon in Gen 2, or at least it's one of my top favorite ones. I know it sucks to fight, and I know that it seems like I'm just picking a good one, but they're adorable. IDK. Now, I know it's kind of cut off because I'm editing this on my phone, but if you look closely, I am tossing berries at my own avatar. I've actually had this glitch happen to me once before, but I didn't have any screen recording capabilities back then, so I'm super stoked to be able to show it to you. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll get my trainer CP high enough to beat the Pokemons. So I'm at a Starbucks at the Atrium in downtown Buffalo, enjoying my first ever pumpkin spice latte. Actually, it was a Frappuccino. Give it a go. I love fall. Pokemon Go pro tip for all you city-dwelling Pokemon Go folks. If you're walking around downtown and your Pokemon batteries are dying, just go into a Starbucks and buy the cheapest thing they have and use their outlets forever. I'd say a good 9 out of 10 Starbucks have outlets available for use, and since they're a Pokemon Go official partner, it's super awesome because they all have Pokestops. Hooray! So, since I'd never been to Buffalo before, I decided to kind of stick near the bus station so I didn't get super lost in case I needed to leave to go back to Chicago. But it wasn't fun. So I'm at the Greyhound station in downtown Buffalo, and all of their outlets are under lock and key, and I need to play Pokemon Go. So I asked them, I'm like, hey, do you have a charging station or something? And they're like, yeah, it's over here. And it's this weird little, like, cubby setup where like you put your phone in there and it like gets locked in there or something, but I saw a lot of people just sitting there with them open watching the cubbies, so I put my phone in to charge. This here is the cubby situation in question, kind of sketch. And this guy puts his phone down next to mine, and I'm the only one sitting there, and he's like, hey, will you watch my phone as well? I'm like, sure thing, dude, don't worry about it. And so he scuttles off to the bathroom, and as I'm sitting there alone, these two guys walk up, and they just like pick up our phones, and they start talking about my phone, and they're like, oh my god, like, it's an iPhone. And I'm like, excuse me, that's my phone. And so the guy's like,
no, it's not. What color is it?
and so I say, pink, because it is. And he's like, did you pay for it? And I'm like, yes. And so I said, dude, like, you should watch out, man. There's cops literally, like, inside the Greyhound station. And he's like, I'm above the law. But then he, like, runs away. So, I don't know. Maybe. To be fair, though, the rest of the time I spent in Buffalo was actually really nice. The bus station here had your pretty standard Cintrits, Natus, and such, but you know, it was a bunch of stardust, so I'm not complaining.
Who's the big shady man who lives on the tap? It's Tapman!
So I've been in Buffalo for like 4 hours now. I've been scooting from raid to raid, but there has not once been a single other person at any of these raids. So I decided to do a Magikarp raid by myself. Shiny check. So, although I didn't end up finding one in the wild, the gym that I put my plushii on, somebody threw a Tauros down. So, thank you so much, my Power Berry, for making my Buffalo dreams come true. Yeah, super exciting. I got to see a buffalo in Buffalo.